Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Welcome, everyone, to episode 16.
16 already.
I think so.
Well, I missed 2, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Weisscast. I'm your host, Aaron Weiss, along with...
Me, Jacob Moore. I am back, everyone. I know y'all missed me so much. If you really didn't miss me, then I'm sorry that you had to hear my voice, and I'm not Jalen. But anyways, it's good to be back.
Thank you, Jalen, if you're listening, for filling in for a couple weeks. It was awesome having you on the show.
Yeah, I think we should definitely maybe one day do a three-way.
Yeah, I think we should too. We just need to figure out how to set up the mic in such a way that we can have three people.
Yeah, I mean, we can figure that out. We've got time.
We have a bunch of sound people.
Yeah, I mean, me and Jalen are pretty out of it in sound. You're pretty into sound. Like, I think we can figure it out.
We could figure it out
and
for sure.
We have 3 microphones in this room.
Yeah, we do.
We're using one right now. I think we have plenty of time and capabilities to figure this out.
Yeah, we could totally figure it out.
In case you didn't know, I was gone because I went to a Braves game. But then I went further than just a Braves game. I got on a plane and flew to England. So I'm
just
back.
To see the Braves.
Yeah, just to see the Braves. I flew all the way to England to watch the Braves on TV in a pub. That's how passionate I am. If you say you're a real fan, you're not. But no, yeah, I just traveled. I actually want to talk more about my travels later. I don't want to bore y'all right now. Anyways, I forgot the flow.
Let's get into the Google joke.
Oh, Google joke. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
My phone's right there next to me.
Tell me a joke.
The right eye said to the left eye, "Between you and me, something smells."
That's a pretty good one.
That was a good one. I'm glad to hear. I was gonna be really mad if she told us one that we had already heard.
Yeah, I was too.
I mean, I feel like I've heard most of them. That's one I have not heard.
That's one I haven't heard either. So from there, we're just going to get right into it from around the web.
Time for some news, boys and girls. You know, I'm not going to say that.
No discrimination in our audience.
I'm not going to say that the girls are not listening to us. There might be one or two other. Why?
Shout out to Megan.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does she listen?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, well then, yeah. Shout out Megan.
Oh, and I think Katie Masters listens because Jalen was on it for the past couple weeks.
Did she only listen there for the last 2 weeks, though?
I don't know. Hopefully she's a faithful follower.
Well, Katie, shout out.
Be as faithful to us as you are to Jalen.
Ooh. Yeah, anyways. Right, moving on into some articles. We got Epic Games hires Infinity Ward and Respawn co-founder Jason West. West helped turn Call of Duty into one of the biggest video gaming series of all time.
Yes, he did.
So this is kind of big news for Epic Games.
Yeah, and if you don't know who Epic Games are,
Have you heard of Fortnite?
Have you heard of Fortnite or the Unreal Engine?
Then you have heard of Epic Games.
Yes.
You just don't know. But this is huge.
This is huge because Fortnite is, even though Apex, we love it more, Fortnite is still dominating the streaming.
I read an article. It's not on the docket talking about Fortnite and Apex. Apex, the bubble has bursted.
Yeah.
There's only 50,000 people watching on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Which is impressive. The bubble, it's impressive in the sense that Respawn.
Yeah.
Respawn's paid $1 million to Ninja.
Yeah.
To stream, and I mean, there's still those faithful followers. But I think it shows that Fortnite responded very quickly and very well.
They did. Of course, Fortnite now has a lot of the features that Apex brought, and of course, they still have the building, which is a very addictive to people that like it. I personally still don't like it.
Not a fan of the building. I'm not good enough at it. I think that's might be why. But I mean, there's even some gamers that are saying that they're quitting Apex and moving to PUBG because PUBG is at the best state it's been at since release.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shroud was talking the other day on Twitch and said he is done with Apex and he's moving to strictly PUBG.
I keep trying to go back to PUBG, but there's just so many things in Apex that I love
I've been wanting a fast-paced game, and I think that's why I can't go back to PUBG.
Yeah, at least not full time.
As much as I love PUBG, I don't know. It's not the right time. There's always a special place in my heart for PUBG.
PUBG is just so much more difficult.
Yeah, and I think the fact that we haven't played PUBG in so long, it shows. I think about like when we were playing PUBG as much as we were playing Apex.
Yeah,
I would never have said, "Oh, I want to go a fast-paced game," because that slow pace, like there was something special about like dropping in hot, killing everyone, and then not seeing anyone for 45 minutes.
Yep.
Or now it's something special about dropping in hot, dying, and then going and dropping in quiet, but still dying. Yeah, that's what happens in Apex sometimes. Anyways, they had a new patch.
They did have a new patch.
So they updated some weapons, some hit boxes. Some people were excited about it. There was a lot of mishittings.
Yeah.
Not being recorded because of the differentials in hitboxes. We played some earlier this week. I would say we played it actually right after the patch dropped, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
It was also my first time back. It's in like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Playing. And I would say like the updates are good. I think they were needed.
They were, and they drastically improved and Caustic, which were needed.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, and Pathfinder, but they
did hitboxes is what changed.
Yeah, but they didn't do the health. Well, it's not the health, the hit increase. So they can take 10%.
The hitbox is what was causing like there was a lot of hits that weren't being registered in the box on all 3 characters.
Okay.
But they allowed, because they're heavier characters, and bigger characters are going to get hit more. So when Caustic and Gibraltar, they allowed it where they can take more damage.
Yes.
Which I think balances the game very well.
And Gibraltar can now actually take even more damage with his shield up because they increased that by 50%.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. He is officially a tank.
Yes.
Now.
He's a real tank. Before, he was like a teddy bear. He's a tank now. Anyways, Epic Games, way to go.
Way to go, Epic.
Way to go, Epic Games. I'm excited. Honestly, as much as I dislike Fortnite, it's exciting to see what they're going to do. Having bigger names and having a bigger team and really having money now.
They have so much money. They are bleeding cash.
Yeah, so it'll be exciting to see. Moving on, something to a little less serious.
Not that was serious, but
I mean this still could be serious.
This could be serious.
I mean, if this person did not do what they did, it could have been detrimental.
It could have been detrimental.
So I'm just gonna say it. Jay Coulter unclogged his wife's breast milk ducts by quote, and I quote.
This is his wife speaking.
Sucking harder than he's ever sucked. Yes, he sucked harder than he ever sucked to unclog his wife's milk ducts, which is hilarious. That this is in the news.
That's all you can do. There's actually a video interview that I don't think is actually on this article, but she's like just talking about it casually, like at a dinner setting.
Casually talk about
I don't know, and like Jay just looks so embarrassed. Like, why are you talking about this? Like, I know that I just saved you from a bunch of pain, but at the same time, like,
Yeah, there's not much to talk about.
There's not. I just wanted to put it in.
It's funny. It's a funny article.
It is. Thank you for showing me this article, Nathan Burdett.
Classic Nathan Burdett. What a guy.
Longtime listener of the show.
He's a faithful follower.
Also a roommate of mine.
He's also one of our squad members that plays on Apex.
Catch us on Twitch, maybe even tonight. Who knows?
I don't stream tonight, but you might.
I probably won't. So you won't catch us on Twitch, but we'll be playing tonight.
Yeah, we'll be playing. We might post something on YouTube.
Who knows?
Yeah. Moving on to the next article.
This is the article for me.
Yes. We actually were talking about Messenger earlier today.
Yep.
So Messenger might move back to the Facebook app where it belongs.
Yes.
Or Messages.
Whatever it's called.
Messages,
the Facebook Messenger app.
Yeah.
Is apparently going to be no more. And
someone who reads codes and looks into codes and figures out like what apps and what companies are doing next.
Yeah.
Found where it looks like they're going to move Messenger back into the Facebook app. Facebook never should have made them 2 apps. No,
they shouldn't have. And especially because I know that Facebook Messenger has been along longer than WhatsApp since they acquired WhatsApp.
Yeah.
But as soon as they acquired WhatsApp, they should have just reintegrated it back into the app.
So I know I'm sitting here preaching that they never should have split. But I also understand why they split.
Yeah.
Because there was a period where I was trying to get off social media a lot, and so I deleted all social media from my phone. But you and I both have done some traveling, and we have met some friends in other countries. And this was a period where I was like, I had just come back from traveling. I wanted to be able to communicate with them, so I was able to still log into Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And communicate that way. So I like that, but I think it would be nice if it was a feature where like I could either access it from Facebook, the app,
right,
or I can delete Facebook, the app, and access just the Messenger.
So I think that there is a solution here that they've kind of already come up with. So if you've looked at either the Play Store or the App Store recently, they have 2 apps for both Facebook and for Messenger. There's a regular version of both and then a light version of both. And the light uses less data, etc., less features. And so I'm thinking that they could still keep the light and then delete the regular Messenger and just reintegrate it back into the normal Facebook. And so like just delete the light Facebook and then the regular Messenger and keep Messenger Lite in the regular Facebook app.
I think that's a good solution. Because I mean, there's periods like I'm still honest. I still try to get off social media as much.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast. I don't know why I said podcast like that.
A podcast.
Yes, I was on my way back from Auburn earlier today, and I was listening to a podcast by Michael Hyatt. Great guy. If you don't know who he is, check out his podcast. He's really good, really big in the business world, and talking about how to be fully focused. Anyways, I'm not going to nerd out about Michael Hyatt. I could all day. He's a good guy. He was talking about how he wanted to be more focused in his day and his goal. He started this podcast, I think, when else it was in February. So he took his smartphone. He has the best iPhone, the flagship iPhone. He deleted everything off of his iPhone that wasn't texting, calling, or email. But he had Twitter or Instagram on there only because he was trying to build his Instagram follower up. So he needed a way to have access to it.
Okay.
It's like I kind of want to that's part of the reason why I've been trying to get away from social media, is that way I can kind of go with what he's doing. I've learned a lot from listening to his podcast and reading his books, trying to get fully focused, kind of streamline my work line a little better.
Okay.
And so if I had the option of being able to have the Facebook Messenger there without having to go through Facebook, that's key to me.
Yeah. Moving on to the next article.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you had more to say about
I don't.
that. Okay.
But I do agree that because a lot like you, I like to kind of unplug, and
that's nice every once in a while.
Every once in a while, just like for a few days, just to delete the social media,
or a month or 4.
Or but today, I actually had to send out a lot of Facebook messages. And I knew that I was going to get a lot of responses, and I didn't want to respond to them outside of work because usually today I take the afternoon off and etc.
It's all about boundaries.
Yeah, and so I decided to delete Facebook and the Messenger app from my phone, and I'm going to look at those things tomorrow morning. And I know for a fact that I have like 13 or 14 to respond to.
That's not bad out of 60.
Yeah, so... but moving on from there, this story is actually...
I'm pumped.
It has me pumped. There is a millionaire out there. Multi-millionaire. Like, that is more than one.
Throw me a bone. I've seen 100,000.
He wants to pay $60,000. $60,000 to the winner of...
No. He wants to pay someone $60,000 to plan. This is just someone.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
So $60,000 for someone to plan a 100-person battle royale style event on a private island. So this is going to be like an airsoft style game, airsoft gun. In case you didn't know what that is, and they'll have sensors on their body being able to tell throughout. It's going to be a 3-day event. Yeah. I want to be in. Looking at the qualifications for someone to plan this event, I fall under this qualification. I don't know if I necessarily reach what he's looking for. He wants someone that is pretty good at planning events. And I've done a lot of event planning, maybe not to the level he's looking for. My event planning is kind of centered around my job within ministry. Right. So a little different. You don't shoot people in ministry.
Try not to.
Most days.
Yeah.
But I love that Battle Royale games. are moving on outside of video games.
Yes.
We're seeing this. I don't know if like there's any if paintballers have thought about like paintball courses. Why not open up a battle royale day? You know,
yeah,
a battle royale day. But I really like that it's like a Hunger Game-esque style. Like, hey, you're gonna be on this island for 3 days, figure it out. Winner takes all. I don't know if the winner gets a prize.
They should. I feel like. I'm picturing that.
Yeah, there'll be a 100,000 euro jackpot winner. So that's like $131,000. That's not a bad prize.
That's not. I'm picturing like complete with like bunkers and like there'll be drone supply drops or something like that as well. Then there's going to be like a hot zone. Like this is it's not in the article, but that's just like all that I'm picturing for this is like this private island with like a bunch of different areas. There's going to be areas with better loot, areas with less loot. There's going to be an area that's like that the people know that this is where they want to go.
Yeah. It's like prospective game makers should have experience in large scale event planning and set designs. Like there's going to like they're putting money into this. Like it sounds like they're willing to like pay for whatever the set design wants to look like. And it's I don't know, man. I don't know how to get into it.
I hope they make a documentary about this. Honestly, like
Netflix, you have to.
Yeah,
like,
if you're listening, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, any of you,
someone do any Apple freaking do it. Disney, you have your own streaming stuff. You've got money.
Person who makes short docs on YouTube.
Yeah,
do it.
Find this anonymous multimillionaire that you probably won't be able to find because he's anonymous. But find him and make a documentary. I want to see this process go down.
I do too.
Moving on, you know my love for sound.
Yes.
We talked about sound earlier, but I'm talking about more in my ear sound, not like me producing sound. But truly wireless sound buds I'm fascinated by them. I think Jalen talked about AirPods recently.
He did.
I think that was last week. Is that right? Might have been 2 weeks ago. Anyways.
Either one of those.
And so by far Apple has the corner of the market right now. If you're looking for ease of use for the price range, I could argue that the better ones are Sennheiser, but they're like $400. I think that might be $350. Anyways,
yeah,
not worth the money with where I'm at in my life. Anyways, but Microsoft is working on their own version of wireless earbuds.
Yes.
Kind of exciting.
Yeah, because they came out with headphones last year that to a lot of people rival Bose noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
And so they're just trying to go after a completely different market now.
Yeah.
And I really like this idea. I have no idea if it is going to work out or not. I don't know if it's going to be as easy to use as AirPods. I kind of doubt it because Windows Phone isn't around anymore.
Yeah, but I don't ever imagine there being something as easy for an Android phone to use in terms of like headphones. Just in the sense that Apple is its own native thing.
Right.
It's very easy to do it. So unless the only one that I can see doing it would be Google, and I think it would only work with Pixel.
Yeah, and it would only work with the Pixel and maybe
Huawei. Maybe.
It's hard to say because Huawei does make their own computers.
Yeah.
Samsung makes their own computers, and I know that the Pixel Buds are really easy to pair with Samsung phones. They actually just announced a new Android tablet that I think the Pixel Buds should work with, but I do not know anything about the earphone compatibility with their laptops.
Gotcha. So I don't even necessarily want it to be compatible with my computer, my laptop. Most of the times I'm on my laptop, I don't need the sound. My sound's off most of the times. What I would like is just being able to just take it out of the case, pop it in my ear, and already be playing music. Or like having the feature like, I'm playing music, I take it out and it pauses the music so I can talk to someone.
Yeah.
But like small features like that, I think are what's really missing in a bunch of wireless,
including the Samsung ones.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Samsung ones you have to take them both out to pause.
Okay. See, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I also like how Apple though has it. Each one counts as like an individual Bluetooth speaker. The way it syncs. But I think it's really cool. Like the picture that they're showing. I'm not sure if this is the actual one or if it's just a render of it. They look very slim, so they look slimmer than the Jabra. I think I'm saying that right. Jabra.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. They look slimmer than those. They look about the size as the Sennheiser ones. It would be interesting to see the sound quality.
Yeah.
I'm big in sound quality. If I had the money, I'd have a lot better headphones and a lot better sound quality stuff. That's neither here nor there.
To a lot of people's ears, the Surface headphones that they came out with last year sound really good and almost and on par with Bose.
I would say Bose isn't even the best out there.
It's not, but I mean,
But in terms of noise cancellation, I would say Bose is
right.
And I own the QC35 Series 2.
Right.
And I went with those knowing that like the sound quality, it's kind of lacking in the mid-range area. There's really good lows, and the highs are okay. But I went with it more for the noise cancellation because I don't do a whole lot of traveling anymore. But like when I do traveling, I said do. When I do the traveling, I do like this past on my way home from the UK, I had a flight and I was next to a little 3-year-old who was just very, very loud.
Yeah.
Understandably, she was stuck on a plane in her mom's lap. I wouldn't want to be either. And so like having those noise cancellation headphones made a world of difference. Yeah. So that's why I went with Bose, is for the noise cancellation side of things. But also they're not terrible headphones.
They're not. I would say that they're the standard and have been for a while. Yeah. There are obviously a lot more.
Price mark I think could go down.
They could. I think they could easily be $250 and be super popular. But they're the standard. They've been the standard for probably 15, 20 years. And obviously there's a lot nicer headphones that go way above. There's headphones that go way below in price point. But they are like what a lot of manufacturers shoot for when making quality headphones.
Yeah. I mean, like the QC32s, the only reason they're so expensive, honestly, is because they have the built-in assistant dedicated button. Yeah. Which, I mean, you can change that button to function as a noise cancellation, turning the noise cancellation either higher, lower, or off. I use that function for traveling, but if I'm just wearing them around the house, whatever, I'll turn on the assistant button, which I don't use nearly as much as I thought I would. So I kind of wish I would have gone with the Series 1s, but I guess it's nice to have that very quickly. Like if I'm on a plane, instead of being able to taking my headphones off and like pausing my music, I can just quickly turn the noise cancellation off, still hear my music, still hear the pilot talking, or whatever it may be. So that is a nice feature, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Microsoft's going to do. The article claims that they're to take on AirPods with Surface Buds. I don't think they're going to take AirPods on. AirPods.
Amazon said the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to see anything truly take on AirPods, just in the nature of the way phones are set up, with Apple having not necessarily a corner on the market, but the corner they do have on the market is big enough to not. I don't think you would ever see someone with an iPhone choose a Surface Buds or Galaxy Buds.
No.
They would be stupid to, because Apple works so well with Apple.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on. We've got this is kind of a bittersweet.
Yeah.
If y'all did not hear the news, Cathedral Notre Dame in Paris, France, caught fire early. Was that Monday? Monday afternoon. It was like around 6:00 local time.
Yeah.
And they're still doing some construction. The entire roof and the main spiral fell, collapsed, burned down. For the most part, I think they said like over 50% of the building's safe, and most of the artifacts they were able to rescue. It's still sad because the building was built in the 13th century. But DJI drones helped track and stop the fire.
Yes.
I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to see technology meet real life needs.
Yes, and they had to use drones because the structure was so tall. Like,
yeah, if you've ever seen the cathedral, it's massive.
Yes.
And there's very little ways to get to where the fire was, and those very little ways of them actually knowing where the fire was going.
Yeah. So they used the drones to kind of map it out, and so they could be more accurate with the water to put it out.
Their approach.
Otherwise, they probably would have just been using a fire hose, just kind of aiming.
Yeah.
And like honestly spraying and praying, like just hoping that that they're hitting the flames.
Yeah. It's really cool. I mean, it's very sad to see something of such beauty. It is the center of most architect, honestly. It's also the number one tourist attraction in Paris. that rifles that goes way beyond the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad to see something like this happen. It was the day that Paris stood still. Everyone on social media, I was engulfed by it. Not to be insensitive towards my language.
Mm-hmm.
I was engulfed by it all day Monday and couldn't get off Twitter. I was fascinated by it. I love architecture. I love church history.
Mm-hmm.
It was sad to see, but really cool to see technology being able to play a real practical use in someone's life, and arguably probably saved a lot of that building.
Kind of going off of that, there are a couple stories of hope coming from the fire. First of all, kind of there are people that have pledged a bunch of money.
Louis Vuitton and Gucci, I think they both. I don't know if it's combined or if they both. It's like somewhere in like the 100 million euro. Which is insane.
They pledged the money to help refurbish the cathedral. It's never going to be back to what it was because there was priceless art.
That was, and not only that, like the wood that was burned was oak wood from the 13th century.
Yeah.
It's wild.
So it's never going to be back to exactly what it was, but at least it can be as close as we can possibly get.
The president of France said that he is challenging them to rebuild in 5 years.
They could do that with modern technology.
I don't know, man. You gotta think like the building's so old and fragile. Like, you can't just like boom go up there. They have to take all that scaffolding that survived because all that scaffolding you can't use.
Yeah.
Re-put up scaffolding. I guess that's the easy part. But they're gonna have to be a little more careful.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Actually, I have something else to add. I just saw here talking about Samsung Galaxy Fold, and I saw on Twitter. I cannot remember the dude's name. What's that YouTuber that you and Justin like?
John Rettinger?
No, the other one.
MKBHD?
Yeah, him. He tweeted a photo of him, I guess, doing an unboxing for the Galaxy Fold, and he said that there's like a film on top of the screen that he thought was a screen protector. Yeah. And he went to go take it off, and it's not. It's part of the screen, and he ruined the screen. Yeah. And it's right at the fold, and it's. I think it's interesting. Hopefully, people realize that and they don't try to.
Yeah, I have a lot to talk about that in my highlights.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just happened to see an ad pop up on my computer. I was like, I need to. It was fresh in my mind.
No, you're good. Kind of going back to the cathedral. Well, actually, I wanted
to talk about cathedral.
Yeah. So the other thing is actually because of Assassin's Creed of all things, they have a good idea of what exactly the cathedral looked like. Yeah. So that's really cool that Ubisoft had such a detailed mapping of the cathedral. Yeah. And that is going to help them refurbish it. It's really cool to see technology and old world architecture come together in that way. And then the third thing is someone had started a GoFundMe for churches in Louisiana that had been recently the victims of arson. And they just wanted to raise $50,000. They ended up raising over $1 million. Oh, wow. And this was like in the wake of Notre Dame. And so that's really cool to see people stand behind not only historic churches, but like just local churches in their area. These churches are going to be rebuilt way better than they probably were in Louisiana. Unfortunately, these churches were targets of racist terrorism, which I hate. And
it really sucks that we're in 2019. Yeah, mid 2019, and that is something that still has to be talked about in our country. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know. I honestly, it sucks to say I don't know if we'll ever live in a time where we won't see racism. Yeah. And that really sucks. Yeah.
But it is good to have the hope that there are people out there that want to see these churches.
Good people out there.
Yeah. That donated way more than possibly needed for these three churches. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that. We can go into the highlights. Since I've been talking for a little bit, do you want to go into your highlights?
Yeah, I can take it away. I've got some baseball to talk about because I did not get to talk enough about baseball on opening day whenever I first talked about baseball, and then I was gone for 2 weeks. So, first off, there's going to be a weird connection between baseball and what I'm going to talk about. But
Okay.
if you're a Braves fan and you're on Braves Twitter, you will know what I'm talking about. Tiger is the face of the Braves.
True, Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods won the Masters. A beautiful story of redemption and hope. This man wrecked his life. Like 3 years ago, had a DUI. Was able to turn his life around, win another championship, win Masters at his age. And not only that, I think it was really cool. Like, he celebrated with his caddy and was like, "Oh, we did this." Like, it was celebrating with his caddy. Went celebrated with his son. I think that was his mom as well. It was really cool. But on the flip side of that, someone in Braves country made a meme of him wearing a Braves hat. And yeah, thanks to Tiger, the Braves are going to win the World Series. Mark it here. Episode 16, minute we're at, like 40 something, right? 33. Braves win World Series this year. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so I think it's really funny that Tiger is a meme in the Braves culture. Whenever I get on Twitter, I usually see at least 2 or 3 photos of Tiger wearing something Braves related. Whenever he won the Masters, his face was everywhere. Talking more about baseball, Craig Kimbrell, one of my favorite closers. He used to play for the Braves. He went to the Red Sox for a little bit. He's a free agent right now. And the Braves are hurting, and we need pitchers, and people are begging for someone to sign Kimbrell. But I found out Kimbrell's asking for a lot of money, and the money that I don't think he's necessarily worth. So it's interesting to see that he's not willing to budge on that. But I actually just read an article as I was trying to pull the other article I was looking for, talking about that within the National League East, there's kind of a closer issue. There's not a whole lot of good closers right now. But the Braves, like, he's saying that Kimbrell could decide the National League East if he decides to come to the Braves, and saying that he is close to making a deal and signing. So I'm hoping he comes to the Braves. If he does, I'll probably pick him up on my fantasy team because, why not? He's a Braves. I'm a Braves. But anyways, enough about baseball. I traveled a lot recently, as I mentioned. And there's something that I didn't get to experience the last time I traveled out of the country, but I was able to recently experience a lot of. So, yes, that's what I got to experience. My contactless payments, or my tap to pay, as Americans would call it. If you don't know what that is, if you look on the back of your Visa card that you might have, you'll see what looks like a little signal, like a little, like...
looks like Wi-Fi bars.
Yeah, like Wi-Fi bars. That's the tap to pay. It's becoming a little more available in America, but in Europe it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And I finally had a contactless card and I was able to pay, and so I exclusively used this, and I was able. I felt amazing.
Yeah.
To just be able to boop, just tap and pay, and it was great. I think America needs to step up.
Yeah, so I actually watched a video about this the other day, and I meant to send it to you. If I can find it again, I'll send it to you. But apparently only something like 3% of Americans actually have these cards.
Whoa,
and
I'm in the minority.
Yeah, same here. And whereas a lot of retailers have the capacity, like we just went to the store earlier, the gas station.
They have the capacity to.
They have the logo on their thing. It's just it doesn't work for some reason.
Yeah,
and I don't know if it's like a switch that they have to flip or something like.
I think it might work, but I think it's so foreign.
Yeah.
To Americans, like whenever I tried that one time at the gas station, the guy stopped me and pulled my card and put inserted the chip for me, and I wanted to be like, well, it's tap to pay, but I didn't get a chance. So I think next time I'm going to try tap to pay.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure it's not the same guy.
I've tried it. Where have I tried it?
But I have tried it other places where it's not activated.
Yeah, it's not activated. I know the places that it works for me are Chick-fil-A, some Chick-fil-A's, not all of them, and Best Buy. And
those two make sense to me.
Yeah, and they should start working at Target soon. I think they just actually got the capacity to do Android and Apple Pay, which I don't know why they didn't before.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I don't know why it hasn't caught on more here, because a lot of places are doing Android and Apple Pay and Samsung Pay, which I think is more difficult than having the card.
Yeah,
but
I would agree. I think it might have something to do with the banks.
Yeah, it might.
I'm not sure about all that, but anyways, like it changed the game for me. I was able to actually use contactless payment. It was great. I was always jealous whenever I lived in England of people that was able to use contactless payment, and then every time they were like, "Oh, contactless or card?" Like, card. Sorry, I'm a peasant. I have to insert the chip.
Yeah.
Actually, then I didn't even have a chip. I had to swipe. I was a real peasant then.
Oh my gosh, swiping's the worst.
I don't even remember the times to swipe. I can't tell you the last time I swiped a card. I went to Kroger this past week and I swiped a card. No, I inserted it. They had, man, I don't know the last time I swiped.
Does getting gas count as a swipe, or does it count as an insert?
Yes and no.
Because it's
technically
kind of both.
It's technically swiping. I don't think it was registering
the
chip. But if you pay inside, it's inserting.
Yeah.
So I would say I don't count gas.
Okay.
Because I don't think it will ever change. But there are some gas stations that have tap to pay. And I was able to use it one time, but yeah. I did it for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, I have some games I've been playing. This past week, I was able to play Takinoko. I don't know if you have played Takinoko.
I'm not.
It is a board game, and you've got a panda and a farmer, and you're trying to do it's objective based. You have objectives you're trying to do. First person to complete 9 objectives to win.
Okay.
So different things like growing a panda, like a bamboo shoot 4 spaces high, and then you have one like a panda eats like four different colors, whatever. And then it was a really fun game. A little bit more rules to it, but it's pretty interesting. I enjoyed it. The other game I got to play was Mysterium.
I've heard about it.
I did not like Mysterium.
Wow.
It was so Mysterium. If you don't know what it is, you've got like 4 people playing. One person the ghost. The ghost can't talk. They're essentially creating this dialogue of like who killed who killed the ghost, in what room with what weapon. Everyone else is trying to figure out who they are, and the ghost isn't allowed to talk, and it's just like giving very vague hints on these cards. I didn't like it. I think I would like it if I was the ghost, but I didn't like it because there wasn't much strategy to it. It's just like, oh, I got to figure out like what this ghost is thinking. Oh, he gave me 3 yellow cards. Well, everything on the board has yellow in it. Now I've got to look at the very small details. I didn't really like it. It didn't seem very fun. The people I played with were really into it, so that kind of sucked. But it was whatever.
Yeah.
The other game I've been playing is some Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Good old Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Man. I love this game. Recently found out that there's a demo on Switch where I can play the Puyo Puyo versus other people, the swap version. The swap is the GOAT. Anyways, I'm really into it. We're probably going to play a lot this weekend. We're going to see our friend Aaron Hargrove, the one we talk about way too much. More face than we probably should ever give him. Probably. But yeah, I really love the game. I love Tetris. I did not really like Puyos until I started playing this. I think the combination of the two kind of rekindled my love for that style of game.
Yes. It is a very... It's strategy, but it's kind of like... It's almost mindless strategy, if that makes sense. Like, yeah. You're just going and stacking things, making sure the colors match, or the lines you can create. Like in Tetris' case, you're just trying to pack. You know, you're just trying to pack like you're packing a car. You know,
you're trying to pack, and you're leaving that one spot open for that long suitcase.
Yep.
Boom Tetris.
Boom Tetris.
Oh, I love a boom Tetris. Anyways, what's your highlights of the week?
So I actually have more than I intended to, but the first two kind of go hand in hand. Star Wars Episode 9 trailer was released last week, and the title was revealed. The Rise of Skywalker. I am very excited about this. Maybe I should say cautiously excited. I didn't love the last Star Wars movie. I thought it was good, but I didn't I didn't love it. If I can say anything about the newer Star Wars movies in general, is that the cinematography is incredible.
Yeah, I really appreciate that about Disney.
But I liked Force Awakens better than The Last Jedi. And now that J.J. Abrams is back at the helm, I have some good hopes for...
It's going to be a really good one.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. But along with that, the new Star Wars game, Jedi: The Fallen Order, was announced, and there was a story trailer put out, and it wasn't gameplay, which, you know, whatever, but all of the cinematics were rendered in engine, so it's going to look pretty good. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a single player action game.
I actually haven't had a chance to look at that yet.
I think it's going to be good. It's made by people who made our favorite game, Apex.
Yeah.
So
it has to be somewhat decent.
Yeah, and this is their first single-player only game. There are going to be no microtransactions. Pretty much EA is giving them free reign over this, which I think is awesome and huge.
Impressive.
Yeah.
That's huge for EA. I would never expect that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Apex Respawn owns EA because of Apex right now.
Yeah.
They are doing whatever they want.
That's fair.
But on my next thing, I just wanted to kind of breeze over those because I feel like I could talk a lot about them.
Yeah,
But the next thing is one of my favorite wide receivers, Adam Thielen, signed a deal with the Vikings. The Vikings locked him down. He's a great receiver. And it's about time that he got a deal that reflected that. I think it's something like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, wow.
I don't know exactly how much money. I forgot to write that down. But it's good to see that he'll be with the Vikings a little more.
Yeah, definitely.
As a football fan, I love just different players, watching them play. Like Russell Wilson is now the highest paid player in the NFL. He has a 5 or 6 year contract worth $160 million. He also,
I wish.
I did not realize that he is one of the most consistent quarterbacks.
Really?
His career rating is 103.
Wow.
He has
did not know
75 touchdowns combined in the last 3 years, and that's the most.
That's insane.
He's really good, and he's very underrated. But I love seeing these football deals come in. I'm waiting to see who else the Packers can pick up, if anyone. The draft's coming up, so I'm really looking forward to see who the Packers can get through that.
Yeah.
But NFL, we're real close, even though we have 5 months, or 4.5 months.
It's going to breeze by.
It really is. NFL time is my favorite time because, especially at the beginning, when I can have NFL Sundays and then watch MLS as well.
Yeah.
It is great. That is my favorite time of year, watching football and soccer at the same time. Or football and football, depending on where you live.
Depending on the region that you originate. Not ordinate.
My next topic is I think you did too, bought my in-game ticket.
Yes, I didn't buy yours, but I bought one.
Yep. I'm pretty excited about this, as are a lot of people.
Not a huge fan of Avengers movies.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be a good movie. I kind of follow the storyline somewhat. It's it'll be good. I'm excited somewhat.
I'm really excited. I actually bought 2 tickets because some of the people that we're going with were saying at first that they were having trouble getting tickets.
Classic. I don't know how to do anything.
And so I just bought a second one to prove a point that they were still available. But now I have an extra ticket just in case anyone doesn't have a ticket. If you don't have a ticket, talk to me.
I have a ticket.
I'll sell it to you for face value.
My friend Clay was nice enough to buy the ticket for me, and then I just Venmo him.
Yeah.
Because I was too lazy and I didn't feel like going through the process of buying a ticket.
So I think I'm doing that with someone too. I'll just get the money somehow. We'll talk more about Endgame probably in 2 weeks after we've both seen it.
Is that May 1st?
No, April 25th. Yeah, the May 1st podcast.
Yeah, well, I won't be. I'll be at a concert in Birmingham. I forgot to tell you about that.
Jalen!
I'm going to see Beartooth. What's up? I totally forgot that. In my mind, May is 6 weeks away.
Yeah, it's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I can talk more about why I think May is in 6 weeks because I have a lot to do between now and May 2nd. I have a lot to do between now and May 5th.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a fun time.
So, Jalen, if you're listening, we'll need you back May 1st if you're available.
Or we can just postpone and maybe do May 2nd, maybe do a April 30th.
Or do an earlier one, even though we might have something going on April 30th. Oh well.
No, we have something on the 29th.
And the 30th. It's the big damn closeout.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah. So gosh.
We have hell of a week next week and the week after that.
Anyways.
Moving on, this is my personal highlight, the highlight of highlights is I reached level 100 in Apex last night.
I was there to witness it.
It was not as grand as I thought it would be. Like, I didn't get anything special. I just got a really cool badge, but whatever. I still love the game. I'm not tired of it at all.
Yeah, after taking a 2-week break, because of one, traveling and then just being busy, I came back last night and I won. I mean, those are games where I was like a little rusty, you could tell.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I haven't lost interest.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
I'm really excited to continue to play and reach possibly level 100 in the season as well. The season ends in June. I think
It's possible if we get if you play today and tomorrow and get 2 or 5 top 5 place wins.
Yeah.
That's 10 levels right there.
And you only do it the first time.
No, it's for the first 5.
Is it for the first 5?
First 5 every day.
Oh.
I think, if I read the article correctly.
Anyways, yeah, I could probably do it. I'm excited that I've never been this into a game. And
it's been a while for me. I can't tell you the last time I was into this game.
Yeah.
Probably the first time I played Titanfall, actually.
Yeah.
I had a free trial for a week, and I skipped all my classes and played.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was living at your dad's house.
Those
were fun times. I think I even called out of work one day.
You probably did.
I think I also went to, quote-unquote, a friend's birthday party. I went there and said surprise, and then I left to play. Yeah. It was an interesting time.
Moving on to my next highlight is, as you mentioned earlier, a lot of people's Galaxy Folds are breaking.
Yeah.
And I think it is because of the thing that you mentioned. There is something that looks like a screen protector that can be removed like a screen protector that isn't supposed to be removed.
That's not supposed to be removed.
But apparently nothing in the packaging says anything about it.
That's faulty on their side.
Yeah, it is.
If you're going to put something like that on a screen, you better put a package label on there.
Yeah, or
I bet you there's going to be a class action lawsuit.
I don't know, maybe.
If I owned a phone, if I paid that much for a phone and there was nothing in the packaging saying don't remove this,
right,
I would file.
Well, the phone. The good thing is the phone hasn't come out yet. It's just the review units.
That's true.
So
that's true.
they
can still fix it.
There's still time. However, it's like Samsung. Why didn't you just make it a little better? Like it's
or
not
make it
that
a little
hard.
Harder to take off.
Yeah. Because phones have been putting.
Or put in the freaking like a one warning label on a piece of paper that goes on top of the screen before you even touch the phone.
Yeah.
It says, "Hey, don't take this piece of plastic off."
Yeah. People have been doing pre-installed screen protectors for a very long time, and I know a lot of people tend to take them off. I don't know if I've ever had a phone with a pre-installed screen protector, and if I have, it was installed really well.
I did not know. I don't even have a screen protector on my Pixel right now.
Yeah, I don't have one on my.
I can't tell you the last time I had a Pixel or I had a screen protector.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever I had my iPhone, I feel like when I had iPhone, it was like for some reason it was like a big thing. Like, I gotta protect my screen. But now I'm just like, well, if I get a scratch on it, it's not the end of the world.
And I
don't really do anything to get scratches on it.
I didn't realize this until I started watching Jerry Rig Everything, but it is hard to scratch a screen with you can't scratch your screen with your keys. You can't.
I do have one scratch on my phone though, but that's because I dropped it on concrete, and it's like in the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's more not even like a full scratch. It's like a little tiny a piece of glass missing.
Yeah, the thing that's going to scratch screens is if you happen to have sand in your pocket, which has crystals.
Yeah.
And if there's any kind of dirt or something that has the crystal, so it has to be.
Very hard object.
Yeah.
Not your keys.
Your keys aren't going to do it.
You probably shouldn't keep your keys next to your phone anyways.
Yeah, I mean.
Just because if you have a Pixel and you have no case on it, the back of it will be scratched.
Yeah. Thankfully, I don't have a Pixel.
I mean, I go in and out of not having a case. I had stopped using a case for a while, but I used it while I was traveling. I didn't want to drop it. I dropped it a lot while I was traveling. I'm glad I had a case. But actually, part of why I don't have a protector, I actually was going to buy a screen protector.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was looking into it, a lot of people were saying that the Pixel screen has a slight curvature to it. That I'm looking at it right now and I can't even tell if it does or does not. But there's this ever slight curvature that allows screen protectors do not stick very well to it. I don't know if it's the curvature on the edges or what. But, I mean, I don't use screen protectors.
Well, that's the same thing with the Noah, is like that has the edge screens,
Yeah.
Which I really like. It makes like the immersion in the phone that much better. Like I love watching YouTube videos on here.
Yeah. I just wish my notch screen was actually used. Like I actually use something with up there.
Yeah.
That's a different tyrant.
So yeah, Samsung Galaxy Folds are breaking, and Samsung has not made an official statement yet. I'm looking forward to see what they say. I'm also looking forward to see these reviewers rip Samsung a new one.
Yeah.
Even though, like, because they've been doing so well since the Note 7 failure. Like, they played it really safe with the S8 and the Note 8, and then
maybe too safe.
Maybe too safe, and then of course the S9 and Note 9 were more of the same, and the S10 was like, people love the S10, like, and of course we're not near the Note 10 yet, but people are like, the Galaxy Fold is the next evolution in phones, which I'm kind of in that camp. Like, I really do think that there's a huge potential for these kind of phones, and everyone was saying that this is the one on like day one impressions, but then after day one, this crap is happening. I
mean, if you think back to like, even Apple has had issues like that.
Yeah.
Where they were like, oh, this is, I think it was like, maybe whenever they went to the iPhone 6, I think it was.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, this is like revolutionary. No, it was 5 with the antenna issue.
Yeah.
And like if you held your phone a certain way, like you completely lost signal because your phone was blocking the antenna.
Yep.
And so it's not uncommon to find.
It's not.
In companies, they think too much about the design. I think they go too much design wise and steer too far away from like, oh, like we need to think about the consumer.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Jerry Rig Everything videos of both the durability test, which I'm pretty sure it's not going to pass.
It's not.
And the teardown. I know we're going kind of long on this episode, but
it's fine. We're having fun.
We are having fun. The last highlight that I have, I know I had a lot of highlights, and we kind of rambled on some of them, but so I mentioned it in a podcast, in an episode. I don't remember exactly which episode, but I've kind of been getting into like certified pre-owned cars and just like looking at them.
Episode number 5.
It might have been.
I'm the certified fact checker for the.
Yeah.
Actually, it was like 5 or 6.
It was around then, and I was talking about certified pre-owned cars and how I've kind of been off and on looking at cars. Just not that I'm like in the market, but like one day I will be, and I want to know.
I'll sell you my Civic right now.
$4.
Sweet.
All right, cool. But I want to know as much as I can about cars before I'm like going to actually buy a car.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of research, and I've decided that I want like a subcompact SUV. So like a CR-V or
I miss my
a RAV4.
So freaking bad. I would give my left nut for a CR-V.
All right, let's go find a CR-V.
If you get a CR-V, dude, you can have it.
But I've been doing a lot of the research, and Kia actually came out with one a couple years ago that is a it's a hybrid.
Professor Huxford has one.
A Nero.
Yeah.
Yes.
His first one died on him though.
Yeah, the 2017 one was terrible.
Yeah, I think that's the one he had, and the computer completely just locked up on his way home to Tyrone.
Yeah.
Which is really funny to me.
Done a lot of research on them. The 2017 one is not the model to buy, but 2018 and 2019 have been getting really good reviews.
That's good.
They average about 55 mpg city and about 48 highway.
Jeez.
And they have an 11-gallon tank.
Whoa.
So you can go really far with these guys.
Whoa, I really want a Prius.
Yeah.
Speaking of hybrids.
So I think I've never really wanted a Kia just because when I was in high school, my family had a Kia.
Next to the factory?
Yeah, because I live next to the factory. But and when I was in high school, my family had a Kia, and it kind of died. We got it brand new, and it died within like 3 years. Like
Kia went through a phase where their cars were real crappy.
Yeah, and
I think they've done a really good job at marketing and stuff, getting out of that.
Yeah, they're getting out of that, and I hope that they get better because
they're made in America.
In like
Sort of.
in 3 to 5 years, I'll probably be at a place where I can get a new car, and I'm really considering the Nero because I'm going to have a commute in the city, and I'm going to want to have that good of gas mileage.
That's not bad.
That would probably last me a really long time. Like I want to say like 3 weeks without having to fill up, which would be awesome.
That'd be wild.
Right now, I'm filling up. Well, it depends on how much I drive, but in a typical tank, it's like every other week.
Yeah, I feel like that's about average for most vehicles.
But if I'm driving a lot, it's like every week.
Yeah.
So if I could do it every 3 weeks, that'd be awesome. But check out the Kia Niro if you're into cars, or if you're not into cars, if you're just into tech. But from there, we are going into my favorite section and yours.
Only when I win, which is rare.
That's true. Movie 20 questions.
I've got my lucky shirt on. I am ready. It's not really a lucky shirt. I just bought it last week.
It's a nice shirt.
It's nice. I just wanted to say I had a new shirt. That's all I really wanted. Hey, I have a new shirt, guys.
Cool. So, if you want to start guessing...
Alright, so we're doing movies category. I can't remember you and Jalen, y'all did other category.
We did, but
okay.
This is movies.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I was thinking the right mindset. Was this movie released before 2010, I mean?
Yes.
I don't know why I went 2019. Before 2010, you said?
Yes.
Was this movie released after 2000?
No.
I don't know why I said it like that. So, before.
Yes.
That's not a question. Was this movie released in 1990s?
Yes.
Okay. Is this movie animated?
No.
Oh, I really want an animated movie. It'd be too easy.
It would be.
90s are too easy. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. I think you could probably find like obscure. Like you almost had me that one time with Ant-Man.
Ants.
Ants.
Just ants.
But he was an Ant-Man.
Yeah.
He was a boy the size of an ant. I don't know what I'm saying.
You're on question 5.
Alright, so movie in the 90s, not animated, so it's live action. Was this movie a comedy?
No.
A thriller?
No.
A drama?
Yes.
Movie's a drama. In the 1990s, I wasted a lot of questions to get there. Does this movie have a primarily male lead?
Yes.
I don't know why I said primarily. Like, there's going to be a male and a female, like a transgender lead.
Could be.
So we're talking about a drama in the 90s with a male lead.
That's true.
Okay, just want to make sure we're all on the same page. What question am I at?
That was number 8, so you're going into number 9.
Jeez, I'm going to fail. I love the confidence I have in myself for this game. It's like, oh, cool, I'm going to fail. Alright, I do not know any dramas in the 90s. Is this like your stereotypical 90s movie? Like, if you think 90s, you think this movie?
No.
Okay, that helps me out. 0. Let's see. Does this movie have Tom Cruise in it?
No.
Okay. Is this movie like a historical movie in the sense like it's representing something that could like that actually happened?
No.
Okay, so it's not historical.
No, it's not historical in the slightest.
Okay. It's not animated.
That's true.
Well, I don't know, man. Maybe next time we should do like shoes as a category.
Shoes. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I'll even get that. I would probably guess Adidas and it would be Nike. Is it one lead? I don't know if the other question I asked.
Right.
I was more geared towards like if it was male or female. I just asked in a weird way.
Yeah, one lead.
One lead. Okay. Is the antagonist played by a female?
No.
Okay. Antagonist. I'm not gonna ask that question. If it's not played by a female, it's obviously played by a male.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Okay. Is the antagonist white or black? Is it white?
Yes.
Okay. Antagonist is white.
One more until the hint.
I don't know why I was asking you white or black. You can only answer yes or I'm really good at this game, guys, in case y'all did not know.
A little rusty after a couple.
If this is your first episode ever listening to Wisecast, I usually do a lot worse. So you picked a good one to listen to. Okay, let's just go with it. Does this movie have anything to do with aviation?
No.
Okay.
So this movie's
Movies, you said.
no, well, as in
This movie apostrophe S.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
not movies.
possessive. That's what I was trying to.
Okay. God, you're about to stump me there.
The supporting actor is African American.
Oh Lord. Supporting actor, African American. Is the African American supporting actor Will Smith?
No.
Okay. Is in the movie that the supporting actor's character over the age of 20?
Yes.
Oh, is this Denzel Washington? Is that the supporting actor?
No.
I feel like if I can get the supporting actor, I can get the name of the movie.
Well, you have 2 questions left.
Is the supporting actor... Is the supporting actor... I can't think of the dude's name. I said Denzel Washington, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. The dude that sounds like God.
Yes.
Is that him?
Yes.
That doesn't help because I don't remember his name. Is this... I have to guess?
Yep.
Oh. Is this movie Shawshank Redemption?
Yes, it is.
I'm an idiot.
On question 20.
Why did it take me so
Wow.
long to get there? I knew if I could have got to that guy's name sooner. What's his name?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Released in the year of our birth, 1994.
That's my favorite movie. Why did it take me so long to freaking get there? Ugh!
Directed by Frank Darabont and based on the Stephen King short story. Yeah, it is very widely accepted as the best movie of all time.
Yeah, and if you have not seen this movie, call out of work right now and go watch it.
Yes, please do.
This is one of the few movies that I will stop what I'm doing and I will watch if I see it on TV.
Yes.
When I lived at your house with your dad,
Mm-hmm.
I watched this movie 3 times in one day.
Yeah.
But that's because I was procrastinating doing a big project.
Mm-hmm.
But I still watched it.
Yeah, I weep.
Gosh,
Every time.
It's a good movie. Are we doing beer bets now?
Nah, I mean, we can do whatever.
We'll do a beer bet. We'll stick with the beer bet.
Beer bet.
Sweet.
All right.
I'll buy you a beer. I mean, you buy me a beer.
Yep.
Because I won.
Yep, I guess.
I thought I was going to lose.
Speaking of that, Jalen, you owe me 2 beers, but who's counting?
Hey, I know where you live, Jalen. I don't know where he lives.
That is the end of our podcast for episode 16. I am your host, Aaron Weiss. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at The Weiss is Right. Where can they find you, Jacob?
You can find me at JakeMoore1 on Twitter. I don't really use Instagram except for to post with my girlfriend. If you really care about Instagram, email me. But you can also contact me if you want to give us feedback. That's regardless, whatever kind of feedback you want to give us, at feedback@wisecast.com.
Yes.
All feedback is lovely. Maybe you have an article you want us to talk about. Maybe you want to say, hey, I want to talk more about this article. We can highlight that even deeper. So yeah, give us a line, drop in, say hey. Also, if you're on Apple, give us a rating.
Yes, please do.
We will read ratings. We haven't had one in a while, and I really do love reading the ratings.
I do too.
Reading the ratings, that's a weird...
That is a weird thing to say.
Alliteration.
I love alliteration.
Yeah, so if you're on Apple, give us a rating. Tell your friends about us. We will read the rating. It's a lot of fun reading ratings. We get to hear from you.
Yeah. Also, if you're so inclined, support us on patreon.com, patreon.com/Weisscast. Every little bit helps. I think last time you and I talked about support, we had possibly a new sponsor?
Yeah, that's
not confirmed yet.
Not confirmed yet. I need to talk to the source.
But
I'll probably do that on Monday because it's my birthday.
Yeah.
She'll call me on Monday.
Yeah, big things are happening at Weisscast.
The source is my sister. In case you didn't pick up on it last week when Weiss said my sister.
Yeah.
Regarding my sister.
But yeah, big things are happening at Wisecast. Every little bit helps, for real. We want to make the content as good as it can be for you.
And it makes it easier if we get some feedback.
Yeah.
Little things like that help. Little things such as contributing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a really fun episode.
It has.
I missed it the last 2 weeks. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I missed having you here, but Jalen was a great co-host to fill in.
It was great to be able to listen to him while traveling, and you as well
Yeah.
traveling. We're international now because I listened to us while we were in England.
Wow, we've hopped the pond.
Yeah, so I don't know if anyone else has listened to us in England because we didn't pay enough money to look at that kind of stats.
Yeah.
So maybe one day we'll pay that much money per month. It was a lot of money per month, people. I'm not going to tell you how much it was.
Yeah.
But it was more than we make.
Yeah.
Not really, but... Anyways, thank you so much for listening. We're rambling at this point.
We are.
We're going to end track coming at you.
Yes, we do.
Coming live, not really live, sort of live,
from Simple Spectrum, and the track is the Inception Time Remix.
Whoa. All right.
Find them on SoundCloud.
Spin that track.
Spin it.